I be so sick of you niggas, y'all contradicting. I be so bold myself when you come and fuck me. I feel so ordinary, except when you around me. Treat me like water while you wear me out. Arguments, you air me out. Tripping about you.
Hello, hello, hello to all my beautiful, beautiful collective. This is your girl Empress Matt on the ones and twos and threes. I'm about to get ready to do a quick little energy check-in for my collective. If this is something that's going to resonate, it's going to resonate. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. Please, 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 please do not force it to fit if it's not your story. And if you like and or love what I do, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and follow on your way out. And I would appreciate it. Nonetheless, we're going to go ahead and get into this reading. I'm trying to see about getting this sage lit, but for whatever reason, it's really not catching on that well. Because I haven't burned no sage in a minute. So I felt inclined to go ahead and do so at this moment. Yeah, I'm going to try to get at least 2 readings in today. I am going to announce to my collective who does actually enjoy watching my content that you will just see me posting videos. Of course it's gonna be shorts because like it's just gonna be shorts. I'm gonna be posting shorts, and then so that's gonna be probably the most that you're gonna be pretty much seeing me post, if I'm just gonna be real honest about it. I've just been kind of preoccupied with other things and things of that nature. I still do minis, personals, and 3-question pulls. I accept donations. I'm even thinking about creating potentially a gift registry, even a P.O. box. So that for my diehard fans, that if y'all want to go ahead and subscribe to my registry and get some stuff up off of there, or send me some stuff to my P.O. box from my wish list. I'm going to create an Amazon wish list. And you can just go ahead and if that's something that you want to do, send me some stuff off my Amazon wish list. Yeah, I'm offering minis, personals, 3-question pools. I think I announced that. Those definitely available. If that's something that you're interested in from me, go ahead and reach out to me. It's a couple of numbers at the bottom. I think I recently updated one though. If I'm not mistaken, I think I updated it. I'm gonna go check because that will be the number that you can reach me at if you want to book a reading. Of course, I do. All of those are listed in my description box of my YouTube channel. So boom, that's cool. Donations, of course, and of course, subscribe. Why is it so hard for me to get this stuff lit up? Any suggestions? Because when I say this stuff taking so long and it won't stay smoking, like I wanted to smoke. Thing about this is when it light, y'all. When I say it takes so long for this stuff, I don't know if I just need to hold it on there. What y'all think? I need to just hold it on there so it can light? Because it's not lighting. Like, dude, it's not lighting, literally. It'll stay lit. Yeah, it'll stay lit for a little minute, but it ain't staying lit long. We'll do what we can with it. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and get into this reading. It's still really not lit like I want it to be, but it's okay. Nonetheless, I guess it's reasons. But yeah, so I just hope everybody's been having a positive and productive day. Okay, collective. So let's go ahead and get into the beautiful, beautiful reading. So yeah, I picked up some decks there. Honestly, I picked up my tea leaf deck, which I have not maybe used this probably like once. So this is a deck that my attention was brought to as I was getting myself prepped for my video. Oh, they just falling. They would fall. And then the only thing about these tea leaf cards, when I say those junks are very difficult to handle because the way that they're shaped, they make it hard to handle them. They just fall. Teardrop. Great personal sorrow. Some of you could be emotional. Someone will gossip about all your secrets. Maybe something personal has recently been exposed about you. And it could probably have you pretty emotional about it. It's even giving me some energy around, it could even have something to do with some form of a betrayal. For whatever reason is what I'm hearing, because I would not understand why I would be seeing that, but it's something about that. Maybe I don't know what's gonna come out, but maybe that's just a side note. You could be full of sorrow because someone recently, you may have expressed some deep emotions to someone that you felt like that you can trust, and it's something about they could have shown you that you can trust them because they could have exposed something about you. I feel like whatever it was that they exposed about you, it could have been something that I feel like that you just confided in them with. It could have been some very personal details. It could have been personal details as into regards of your childhood. I don't know how much it's going to resonate with the reading, but with that being said, maybe it will. Well, we got a lot of good cards coming out. The first card that popped out for my collector that I'm going to speak on right now, it says success. It's your time to shine. Success from what you pour your heart into. So I just feel like that makes me get like 6 of Wands energy, honestly speaking. Like maybe this could be arising after you went through some type of complicated experience with someone exposing personal information about you. I'm even getting they could have tried to even embarrass you at some type of family event, or someone could have attempted to embarrass you publicly in some shape, form, or fashion. And I feel like whatever it was something that you held near and dear to your heart. Probably was something that you never really told anyone. And this person portrayed you in some shape, form, or fashion as in regards to that situation. But I feel like after all of that occurred, because for a lot of you I'm speaking to at this time, this is definitely something that has already occurred. I feel as though all of a sudden I'm getting that it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Like it's just beginning to look better in general, you know what I'm saying? Because first and foremost, we do have it's your time to shine. Success from what you've poured your heart into. So with that being said, it gives me, you did 7 of Pentacles, which means that you was putting hard work, energy, and effort into a situation, person, place, thing, idea. And now with the 8 of Pentacles, I feel like it's coming to pass. So it even give me a lot of indication about, even as far as I would say manifestations as well. It definitely can have something to do with a divine counterpart in some shape, form, and fashion. It says divine counterpart, a divine connection sent to you from your angels. I feel like this also could be something that will be gifted to you from the universe. I feel like this is definitely something from some type of creative energy that you have been dipping and dabbing in general. I heard entrepreneur. Have fun, express yourself in new ways. I feel like after you went through some type of traumatic experience, I feel like it could have had something to do with someone who you felt like could have been a divine counterpart. I feel like it kind of, I feel like you could have isolated yourself, and then it could have just aligned you to something better that you required. And with that being said, I feel like as you was in this period of isolation, because for whatever reason I'm also getting that you could have been in some period of isolation. I definitely pick up that you could have been patient. Manifestations are on the way, which is so crazy because that's literally what I just said. Your manifestations are on your way. I feel like that through this complicated experience, this is something that you definitely wised up about. It says wised up, knowledge gained through experiences or from a wise counselor. I feel like it really was through experiences, because I am still getting energy of portrayal from the tea leaf cards, and something about declutter. You could have chosen to detach yourself from these people or this individual who call themselves exposing you in some type of ill way, because I do see declutter. It says let go of old items, create a new sacred space for yourself. You may have already created a sacred space, or my angels, ancestors, spirit guides could be communicating to your angels, ancestors, spirit guides that it's time for you to create some type of sacred space to further aid you in your manifestation. Embrace. It says find peace with your current state of being, which is pretty much what I'm saying. I do pick up that it was a long time coming for you, because I am getting that you really was portrayed in a major way. I feel like that even you could even be being gifted with a divine counterpart in general as well, or it could be someone that you already was dealing with, and this person is finally going to be put in the position to where they can properly be with you the way they need to be. Yep, twin flame. I feel like that you've been patient. I feel like once again you kind of could have probably put your trust in certain energies and they kind of like let you down. I also feel like that you could be getting gifted this because you did enable some type of boundaries about whatever complicated process that you experience. It says know when to put up and let down your walls, and I feel like that's basically the idea for you. I do pick up, I heard choose your battles wisely. Then it says ask your angels. I feel like you definitely could be in a lot of meditative energy, which is another reason why these manifestations could be coming to pass. It says ask your angels, seek the divine. Your angels want to support you throughout this process, from the traumatic process, even as you are transforming into your soft girl era, I would like to refer to it as. I feel like this is another reason why you have been blessed with this, because I feel like after this portrayal, I definitely just feel like that you handle that that portrayal with grace. Whether it was somebody that was like a family friend, other, then it also say abundance. It says the inflow of money, love, and war. So once again, remember when I kicked out the reading and I said 6 of Wands, this is what I was getting. Also, like I said, you sacrificed a lot, giving up something now for a future reward. I feel like basically, but I feel like when it says giving up something now for a future reward, I feel like this is something that you already did. You feel me? And this is the reason why this is going the way that it's going. Okay, hold on for a second, collective. Hey, collective. So I'm back. Yeah, so I'm just getting that after some type of traumatic experiences, I'm seeing a lot of stuff turning around for you. Even after you sacrifice, it says giving up something now for a future reward. Like I said, it even could have been as far as a relationship, because I did see sorrow in the beginning. And it was like I think the card said like someone was about to betray you or something like that, or already have betrayed you. But I'm going to go back to the tea leaf cards anyway to see what we have. I don't know what, honestly, I don't know what the fuck we coming out. I just read it however it come out. So we're going to keep going and pull a couple of more cards to see what other energies we get. But so far, it's okay. You know, I just see from some type of traumatic experience, I'm seeing that a lot of things are turning around for you. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles. Once again, remember I was saying that all your manifestations was coming to pass, and I feel that, you know. I feel like now, I remember when I said soft girl era. Remember when I said that? Because if you pay attention to this card, it's like we have a young lady that's sitting at the table. But as you can see, it's her, and then it's like, so I'm basically just seeing that you're beginning to see the fruits of your labor. And I feel like it was because you has enabled some type of boundaries with people. Yes, you've been working really, really hard. And I feel like finally, after all of these traumatic things that you've been through, I feel like, and because you took advice from the Most High, because for whatever reason, when I see patience and when I see ask angels, when I see boundaries and things of that nature, I feel as though that makes me feel like 4 of Swords energy, honestly. So that's like prayer, meditation work, things of that nature. And I'm even getting that even manifestations could be coming to pass when it comes to the bad counterpart. Then we have Knight of Wands. So I feel like you are basically, remember when I was saying transforming and transmuting energy, because success, and with that, the 8 of Pentacles to the Knight of Wands, honestly, that's success all in one, you feel me? But it was like only after you enable some type of boundaries and whatever type of experiences that you went through. And then that was a 7 of Pentacles literally that popped out as well, collective. So basically it's almost doubling down. You're the star, you know, and I feel like you working one-on-one with spirit in order to bring these things to pass. I feel that my collective could have been praying a lot. I feel like that you could have just recovered from a lot of dark moments, because for some reason when I look at the star, I feel as though with that bright light at the top, I feel as though something was lifted after some type of complicated situation. And this thing that's been lifted after some type of complicated situation, I feel like it was something that was holding you back, because for whatever reason, as I'm looking at the star, I feel as though you feel finally free and light. Then we have the Temperance, and I feel like because you stayed focused and you went through your trials and tribulations that you were going through, whether it was something that was platonic, romantic, or either career-wise, I feel like this is the reason why it's working out the way that it's working out, because we also do have Temperance, you feel me? And it came right over abundance, okay, in general. Okay, collective. So we're gonna keep going, but that's what I was saying. Yeah, so I feel like you stayed balanced. Like I feel like it was a lot of obstacles and challenges that was sent in to destroy you. I heard the enemy sent in a lot of things to steal, kill, and destroy you. A lot of people that was in a lot of low vibrational energy. So I'm definitely getting a lot of energy around, I said isolate. Then we got 2 of Wands. So I feel like it's been a lot of focus on, you know, you choosing a path. I feel like that you just been trying to determine what's better for you, what's best for you, who's best for you, what situation suits you better. I just feel like that's just like more so like what you're on at this time. And then, like I said, I'm not saying manifestations. It's crazy because the Magician popped out, which is what I was saying as well. So I just feel like you are a master manifester, and I really mess with it. So I feel like this was going on with you in general, collective. I told you, didn't I say fucking 4 of Swords? I told you. I said 4 of Swords before we even got there. 4 of Swords. Yeah. Yeah, so you meditated. It's something that you meditated and prayed on, but it was after some type of traumatic healing process. Like after some type of traumatic healing process. Because as you can see, this young lady is in a nest as if she's trying to lick her own wounds, is what I heard. So I just get like you got like a lot of war rooms as well, like literally. So I feel like this is another reason why I'm saying it, because I feel like it's been complicated. Because with that tears, I mean, you fought to get to this point. Even when it comes to your love life, you fought to have it. Six of Cups. So I'm definitely seeing a lot of wish fulfillment. I'm seeing more things going your way than not. And things of that nature. And I feel like in the direction that I see, I feel like you got a lot of fond memories. And I'm just getting that you're going to feel some like renewed. I heard fountain of youth. So you could have lost a lot of things, but with that fountain of youth energy popping out, I feel like that now a lot of things that was lost, even as far as relationships, especially with someone as into regards of a relationship that portrayed you. Because for some of my Divine Feminine Collective, it was having something to do with a relationship. I feel like now you're about to finally reap what you sowed. I told you the Judgment. And this is the reason why the star came out. Because you remember, like, I feel like you just a special individual. And I feel like now you finally getting what you need. Because that 6 of Wands, I mean, not 6 of Wands not out here, but that success for me, it gave me 6 of Wands energy. You know, what you pray for. And because if you look at that Judgment card, as you could see, the hand looked somewhat bound to me, personally speaking. And then we have like that like spiritual energy, that kind of like that's like coming up out of that. You feel me? So I feel like you feel like your spirit body is really, really light at this time. You feel me? But it's only like after you worked on these manifestations, and you even could have manifested yourself out of a complicated situation. And now it's like you just taking into major consideration what's best for you in general. Okay, collective. And I feel like whatever is about to happen, this is something that was like long overdue, in all honesty, you know. And I feel like now with that Judgment card, you finally getting back what you lost, in all honesty. Even as far as a relationship, which is constantly repetitive, a lot of people have left you to feel discontent. A lot of people, I feel like with that 4 of Cups, I feel like that even people tried to make you feel less than, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like it was a struggle for you. So I feel like even you just had to question what it was that you wanted. But I feel like a lot of that questionary energy that I'm speaking of, I feel like it was more so from outer influences, basically like trying to downplay you a lot. And it made you kind of like give up hope. But like I said, I'm just seeing you getting like a new sense of renewed hope after a sacrifice, giving up something now for a future reward. There's something that you could have gave up, could have actually been people, placing things that don't resonate with you, which, in reality, I am getting it heavily. 8 of Wands, literally. So I'm just getting a lot of forward movement. I'm also getting a lot of communication coming in. But the only thing about this communication card, which is 8 of Wands energy, I'm not only 8 of Wands as in communication, but I'm also feeling like that 8 of Wands is definitely representational of moving forward as well. Is another thing that I'm picking up. So I feel like that where it was stagnant, like that's when I was remember, because dang, them clue cards feel. Oh my nose. Hold on, click though. Lord, my nose started itching. Hold on. And I'm back. So yeah, and like with that, I remember because you chose to take a chance. Looking at chance kind of make me feel like you took a chance when everybody was kind of trying to like convince you not to. Or it may not even be people was like trying to convince you not to, but after you went through some type of traumatic experiences, maybe it just took you some time to kind of like find your way back. You feel me? Because for whatever reason, I'm getting a lot of transformative energy heavily in this card. 7 of Cups. I feel like you have to just really, really just weigh the pros and cons of people, places, things, and situations. Even with the 7 of Cups, I feel like you even have to go through like process of elimination in some cases and instances with certain things. And that's what I'm saying. So even these people that portrayed you, because I'm really getting at this portrayal energy that I was feeling, which is really not out here now, because right now this is just more so positive energy. But what I'm saying is, I'm just saying like, but it took you a while to get to this point. Like you had to wise up, which would be the reason why that wisdom card came out. You could have had to sacrifice. You know, you sacrificed a lot. Like you invested a lot, obviously, because even though the 7 of Pentacles didn't pop out, it was one thing about it was, as I was shuffling and I said 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, it's flipped, but I end up shuffling it back in the deck or whatever. And then it was like you took a leap of faith. even though it was complicated, even though it was challenging. And I feel like after these people made you try to downgrade who you were for whatever reason, although I am getting more so romantic than anything, but for some of my collective, it ain't gotta be that. It could have just been like family members, it could have just been like jobs, it could have been a numerous amount of things. It don't always have to be a relationship, but for some reason I'm getting energy around that too. The only reason why I say this is because we got divine counterpart and also we have a twin flame, so that's why I'm saying that. So I feel like it is a lot of energy around that as well. And with that Seven of Cups, I feel like a lot of these experiences, traumatic experiences that you went through, it kind of forced you to try to like have to reevaluate like who you were as a person. And I even feel like you even had to get back to feeling like you deserve the good things, not the negative things. Because I feel like you could have been someone, especially having to go through these traumatic experiences, that for whatever reason, you always end up getting the short end of the stick in a lot of situations. I definitely pick up that you juggle a lot. So we have the Two of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. You could be someone that got like a lot of responsibilities, and this is the Ace of Swords, so this is the truth. But I feel like maybe I'm saying that you was getting into that soft girl era. So with me saying that, I feel like it did you had to sacrifice, you feel me? But what the idea that I'm getting at with this is just to say like, but it's okay though, because now I feel like that you're about to reap the benefits, which to further confirm that we do have the Eight of Pentacles that popped out. That was what popped out in the reading. But it did come after some type of like self-sacrificing type of situation that you went through. Crown, honor and respect will come to you, which I feel like all these people that was like kind of like trying to make you feel down on your luck, I feel like now you're about to be like at the top of your game. But for whatever reason, hold on one second, collective. Hey, I'm back. Because see, I feel like now I'm hearing Queen, fix your crown. Like Queen, fix your crown. You know, Queen, fix your crown is what I'm hearing. You know, because I feel like a lot of, I'm hearing that song, Lil Wayne, How to Love. That's the song I heard in my head. So like, and it's like you had a lot of people try to steal your heart, never really had nothing, could never figure out how to love. So I feel like that got a lot to do with this heavily, because we got crown. It says honor and respect will come to you. Like these people is gonna come, you feel me? And it's earned though, you feel me? After some type of complicated experiences that you went through. The Bear, danger, especially in money matters. Like I said, you could definitely been having some struggles. You know what I mean? People could be, they could have tried to cheat you as well. Be mindful of like your spending. Because I feel like with that Bear energy, I'm getting a lot of, it could be because abundance was something that came out. Not only abundance, but success. So I do pick up that, but like I feel like with great positive things that can occur, I feel like you need to just keep into consideration as you go into this period that negative things could occur. And you remember when I was saying there was a lot of people like talking down on you, telling you that you couldn't. And with that Two of Pentacles, you could have been juggling something from the financial standpoint. Be mindful of that, because you do have what you need. But I do pick up that it's going to have to take for you to just be mindful of how you be more selective about what you're doing, which could have been also the reason why the boundary card popped out as well, is what I'm getting. Then it says announcements. I do pick up that you're going to be making some announcements, but I feel like these announcements that you're going to be making, it's going to be a lot of positive announcements. But the crazy part about it is like I'm getting like bells ringing. You remember I said Six of Wands with the success, so I'm just getting like you just gonna get that positive notoriety, you feel me? Yeah, that's how I'm telling you. Then it says an eagle, triumph over troubles and obstacles, which is pretty much what I was saying. And I feel like this is exactly what this reading is basically expressing, like the triumph over troubles and obstacles. I say that because remember when I was saying, when I picked up the cards, it was saying tears and like you was upset and like you was just going through a lot. Yeah. So, dang, why these cards keep dropping? Then it could be some significance around May. Something significant could have already happened in May because May already passed. Or as we make something significant happen in May of last year, where this could have been where you went through these traumatic experiences. Something could have happened as recently as May of this year. And I also feel like by May of next year, I do pick up that you're going to be, your life from then to now is going to be something that you don't even recognize. Is another thing that I picked up. So it's some significance around May. You could be born in May. Maybe when these people was trying to, I heard, throw you under the bus. It could have been some significance around May. Dolphin. Financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. Remember, I love my ancestors. Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. You remember I said that? Yeah. Yeah, remember I said that? You could be, it's something to do with a younger man, dealing or in a relationship with a younger man. A younger man could also be some significance with this twin flame. Divine counterpart or twin flame could be a younger man. Also, remember when I was saying that people was trying to throw you under the bus? You could have went through some type of traumatic experiences with someone in a relationship heavily, was what I was getting. It could be something to do with a younger man. This person can have hair, this person can have dress, this person can have light hair, thick eyebrows, brown eyes. Yeah, is what I heard. Yeah, I heard long dreads, brown skin, thick eyebrows, caramel complexion. Yeah, so this could be describing your twin flame, aka divine counterpart, or this could have been the person who was on attack mode, who was calling themselves trying to embarrass you in public or something like that. It says Campbell. It says persevere and you will overcome your problems. I told you. But I feel like when it comes to that persevere, you will overcome your problems. I feel like you already did that though. And with that being said, remember when I was saying I was getting that you was going into your sophomore era? That's what I'm getting. Like you gonna persevere and you gonna overcome these obstacles and challenges. But the thing of it is, one of the repeated messages that I'm getting is that you overcome a lot. And I also pick up that's where their jealousy and envious energy come from as well, because people trying to understand as well, how are you doing what you are doing the way that you are doing it. It even could be a young male who could be gossiping about you. You could be on a younger male's mind as well. Persevere and you will overcome problems. And I feel like that's all you need to do, because I feel like with that bear, when it was saying that your finances could be attacked and you need to be careful for whatever challenges, you gonna resolve it. You can be a woman of a darker complexion, or it can be a younger male and a darker woman dealing or in a relationship with a woman with a dark complexion or hair. You could have brown or black hair, even her blonde. You could be dark skinned. You could wear Chinese sticks in your hair. You could wear eyelashes. You can do your eyebrows. The person that could be, because it could be, remember I said it could be a group of people that could have been attacking you. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. But I'm seeing, it feels like this is like a couple, or it's like multiple people that's like trying to attack Lily, spiritual love. And yeah, but I feel like they could even be saying like you not deserving of love. But the crazy part about it, you got the greatest love of all, and that's the love of spirit. You feel me? And I feel like that's a lot of jealousy energy, because I am getting a lot of jealousy energy off this younger male and dark woman. You could be a woman of darker complexion. I heard dolphin, and I go back to that to say financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past. So a bow, you are highly thought of. Remember when I said you was heavy? Hold on one second. Yeah, I'm back. So then we had I apologize, I hope it didn't cut out. But you are highly thought of. Remember I said you on some people mind heavy? Yeah, like you like, I heard I'm at the top of all they hit list, that Nicki Minaj line and that song. Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, like you like but like people feeling some type of way. You had struggles though, but it's like they feeling some type of way because they trying to understand everything that was sent to destroy you. It kind of rebuilt you, even if it's something that you still actively going through. It says, period, someone will gossip about all your secrets. Didn't I fucking tell you that? You even could have confided in this younger male, or either this darker woman, or both. And these motherfuckers then went and tried to embarrass you in the public, which also could have been the reason why that heart break, because they broke your heart, because these was people that you felt like you can trust. Remember I said that you are at the top, you on their mind real head with the pair. Someone will gossip about all your secrets, but these people who close to you though, like even like a relationship, a lot of y'all, it is a relationship, like, you know, these people is close to you. So it's like you like, damn. And I feel like this is another reason why the portrayal hit so hard. You should accept valid criticism. You know, it could be a lot of people criticizing. I feel like it is some people, but I feel like these people with this accepting valid criticism, you're gonna have energies that's giving you positive criticism, but it's also going to be for my divine feminine collective just gonna resonate with to discern what is the positive and what is the negative. Okay, it says increase your effort if you want to achieve your goal. So I feel like this negative energy these people trying to put in the air about you, like, because it could be a group of people. You gonna work harder, not smarter. It's nothing I heard, but increase your effort if you want to achieve your goals. Right. And I feel like, damn, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what you're doing, because I feel like you feel like you got a point to prove, but you're proving it. Quite literally. Then it says peacock. Beware of great pride. Like, don't feel like you never like too proud to accept advice. And I think that could be just like a sad note. Jug, lighthearted, carefree time. Yeah, remember I was saying you going into your soft girl era. That's what I was talking about. 2 to 2 o'clock when I said that. And when I was talking about victory in some endeavors. That's what I was telling you. Once again, the angel ancestor spirit guides is really doubling down in this reading collective. I love it. Yeah, so I'm getting good energy, good positive energy. But it did come after some complications and struggles. Like, real talk. And we got lost for financial pinch. You could find yourself in a financial bad. But I feel like soon it's going to pass. You know. And I feel like these people could be sending these negative vibes towards you. Like I said, they sent a lot of shit that they was trying to destroy your name, your brand. It didn't work. A younger woman. Dealing or in a relationship with a younger woman. That's what I was saying. I feel like this darker woman, this younger woman, and this younger male, it's like a group of people talking. These even could be family members, like, talking about you. And that financial pitch can be the past. You feel me? Fine. Seek out information that will help. But I mean, like I said, be selective, because I do pick up after these challenges that you went through. I feel like my collective, the reason why these other cards keep coming out is just to remind you that it is people out there that is giving you advice, but it is coming from a positive spot. Okay. So, and once again, it's going to be for you to decipher what is a negative and what is a positive, and don't just judge a book by its cover. And what I mean by that is, just because people did go against you, you may be having some type of paranoid thought processes in other aspects of your life. And so when other people hold on. Yeah, okay, I'm back. So seek out information that will help. So if you need help, ask. And then it says take a vacation physically or mentally. Just take a break and come back to it. Don't overthink. A stubborn, aggressive person around. Yeah, and it could be some significance around November too. Okay, let's see. One more message before an exciting event, but I feel like you're gonna get good news, which could be the 8 of that. Hold on one second. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. So we got gong, an exciting event. So remember I was saying announcements. Remember I was saying you're gonna get some incoming information, but I think that information is gonna be good information though. Use your intuition to make beneficial change, which, remember when I was saying you're gonna have to be able to discern who's coming to you and like pure hearted and who coming to you on BS. So that's definitely gonna be something that you're gonna have to be mindful of. Collective. Broken wishbone. Wishes will not be granted. But I feel as though when I get that broken wishbone, I feel like all these traps that these people set against you, even people who was trying to just, like, make it seem like that you weren't hitting on shit, or maybe even just make it seem like whatever you was thinking wasn't gonna work, even could have made you doubt yourself when it comes to a relationship. I mean, it could be numerous things. I mean, it's just gonna have to place it where my collective feels it should go, honestly, because that's the best energy that I'm getting off of this right now. My angel, ancestor, and spirit guides not giving me a direct message about this. I just know that it's some things that you've been going through. I just know soon everything will pass. Okay, so just stay positive and prayed up. I feel like that's one message that I need to just reiterate about. Definitely collective. And aside from that, I'm just seeing a lot of good things in the near future. I do pick up that you could have gave up a lot of things, went through a lot of things. A lot of people probably counted you out, but it's okay. I feel like it's everything gonna be just fine, collective. Okay, once again, offering many personals and 3-question pools, accepting donations. I'm thinking I will be creating P.O. boxes are real creative registry. So if you want to send stuff to me, you can. And just one more message before I close out. It says rest. Listen to your body mentally and physically unwind. Remember, that's because it was never saying a vacation. Remember when I was saying, even if you face with challenges, maybe set it down and come back to it. Next thing is pay attention. Look out for signs from the divine. Acknowledge red flags. Remember when that card popped out? Just you're going to have to use a sign, discernment, and then you are being realigned spiritually. Okay, collective? So this is what we have going on for you, and I hope that you enjoyed your reading. And I am also about to record another reading, and once again, you're gonna be seeing more shorts from me. Okay, that's what it's gonna be. But another thing is, like, comment, share, subscribe if you already haven't, and I would really appreciate that, collective. Watch, share. I'm gonna start making sure that I leave my comment section open. If you want to book Minnie's personal 3-question pools, any of that, go ahead and tap in with me. I got you. And yeah, other than that, y'all have a beautiful, blessed day, and I'll be coming with another reading shortly. Thanks. Bye.